place in the Northwest. Sello, good morning once again. How are you doing?
Well, good morning again, Sam. I'm now joined by a Premier of the Northwest, Ntate Supra Mahumapelo. Earlier on, I indicated that Mahikeng has a remarkable history that needs to be shared with the entire country. And I'm reminded of a book by First Secretary General of the ANC, Ntate Sello Tatai, who wrote a book, Mhudi, which was about the atrocities of the Difekane period and the impact subsequently of the Native Land Act of 1913. Now, to talk more about these issues and the Mahikeng Cultural Festival and its primary objective in sharing this history and many other festivities, I'm now joined by Premier of the Northwest, Ntate Supra Mahumapelo, as I explained earlier on. Ntate Mahumapelo, good morning. Can you briefly tell us what is the primary objective of this cultural festival over and above, the festivities and music?
Good morning, Sello, and let me also take this opportunity to greet all the viewers at home. Last year, the Premier of the province, in the State of the Province address, announced that as one of the ways of rebranding, repositioning, and renewing Bokonibo Perima, we are going to have Mahika-Mahikeng. The objective is very simple. We have a responsibility to grow the economy of this country. We have the responsibility to create jobs, to make sure that we deal with unemployment and poverty. So the objective of Mahika-Mahikeng Cultural Music Festival seeks to deal with that. When you look at Mahikeng, since yesterday until tomorrow, all the hotels, the lodges, the guest houses are fully booked. It means that people have come here to spend their money on entertainment, on accommodation, on what they will be eating, and enjoying the friendly atmosphere of Mahikeng SAC. We also said we want to take Mahikeng and put it on the map as part of rebranding our Bokonibo Perima province. Very successful yesterday. We want to make sure that we change the face of Mahikeng, because for you to host such events, you need to improve your infrastructure. You need to deal with energy. You need to deal with issues of roads. You need to deal with issues of ablution facilities and so on and so on. So it helped us to try and attend to the issues of infrastructure. But also, it's important that from now onwards, for the rest of our lives going forward, this festival will be on the map, on the calendar of events that will be taking place not only in South Africa but internationally.
Do you think that previously, hypothetically speaking, in a sense, it was a missed opportunity in that previously maybe we could have done more, or we failed to capture this market, hence the revival of this history, hence the revival of this popular culture through Mahika-Mahikeng Cultural Festival?
It's very important, yes, of course. It's very important for us to look at the opportunities that are there, that exist in the market across the board. And what is important as leadership is to exploit those opportunities so that we advance the agenda to improve the lives of our people. So we thought that because we have that opportunity, why don't we exploit it? Our intention is that by 2019, we should be having Mahika-Mahikeng for 8 days. We are starting with 3 days. It means that as build-up programs, we're also going to be attending to issues that we are talking about, bringing people to Mahikeng and telling them about the history of Mahikeng, how people lost their land, how they fought for the reclaiming of their land, the history of the Barolong people, Solplaki, and many other leaders who participated in our struggle, Munsiwa, so that our people can understand our history better. It shouldn't just be about music and so on. So it's economy, it's history, it's culture, it's arts. We also want to excite our people.
Premier, sorry to interject you there. Due to time constraints, we'll have to leave it there. Sam, back to you in the studio.
Sello Tatai talking to the Premier of the Northwest and kind of setting the scene of the importance of that music and cultural festival. As you heard the Premier saying, the accommodation is fully booked in that part of the Northwest, and that's one of the big objectives of the music and cultural festival.